Hey my fellow traders, welcome back to another video. I'm gonna make this quick and simple, and I'm gonna do a big intro. It's just gonna be right into the information. So make sure if you like this content, subscribe, comment, because we're trying to get to more people, and the only way to do that is by sharing this content. All right, so let's jump right into it. I took this trade in the afternoon. I made over $79,000, guys. Pretty easy setup. I took a buy, and I'm gonna go through my top-down analysis, my entry, and my confluences, so you guys might learn something out of this video. So the first thing that I like to do when trading is going to the daily, just to see the overall trend of the market. So today we were in a downtrend, creating lower lows and lower highs. But one thing that I also noticed is that we were into this daily order block and also 4-hour order block. So market here, we can possibly see market doing a pullback, and we can take advantage of the pullback and take a buy. And that's basically the whole idea that I have for today. So basically what I did was going into the 1 hour here, and this morning I actually took a trade. I took it. I was up like 20 grand and I lost the trade. I hold it too much, right? And basically the whole idea was super simple. You guys can see here we have a higher high, higher low, right? Higher high, higher low, and I took the buy here. I was looking for the market to go all the way up here to this previous lower high on the 1 hour to grab liquidity before going down, because I know we are on a downtrend. And basically I did that, but I hold my trade too much and end up basically losing the trade. But that's part of the game, guys, and I move on and I went to do another trade. And what I wait for was for the market to literally just drop here. And when market drop, what I was waiting for is the market to grab liquidity from a previous low here, which is the daily. And once market did that, that's basically when I start looking for my setup. So for me to take a trade, I have to be looking for two things. First of all, I always like to wait for the market to grab liquidity. And also after grabbing liquidity, I want to see a structure being formed, which can be a break of structure, or can be lower highs and lower lows, or higher highs and higher lows internally for me to look for a trade. And that's basically what I did. Here I went to the 5 minutes. Also, I don't trade too much of the 5 minutes. I always like to keep my trades between the 15 minutes and 1 hour entry. But in this case, I didn't have too many confluences or confirmation on the 15 minutes, and I didn't want to basically miss the trade. And that's basically why I jump into the 5 minutes to take the trade. So you guys can see, we grab the liquidity, we start basically creating like lower highs, and then start creating higher highs and higher lows. So here we have a lower low, right? Then lower high, and then higher low, because it fails to create a new lower low. Then we have a new higher high, and then higher low, and then higher high. So when I see that, I basically literally mark up this 5 minutes order block. Let me just use the replay mode so you guys can see it. And I wait for the market to retest the order block here. So you guys can see we have a new higher high internally on 5 minutes. We have this minor order block. I mark it up, and I wait for the market to have some rejection out of this order block before taking my trade, because I want to be sure that this level is going to hold. So I wait for a couple of candles here. And the third candle, I guess, was the one that I basically took my entry. When I see the market basically getting away from the order block, that's basically when I did my entry here, and I hold my trade. My stop loss was 53 pips, and I was targeting this preview lower high here for the market to grab liquidity. Remember that we're still in a downtrend. I don't want to hold my trade. I don't want the market to do the same thing that they here, that went and grab liquidity and then drop. That's basically what I did here. I went for a quick TP that I knew market was easily gonna get there, and so I can close my trade. I made almost a 104, and here a couple of minutes, around 1 hour or something. That's how long the trade took basically to hit TP. And you guys can see KTP. I'm gonna show basically my entry and my profit here on the right on the video. But it was a pretty easy setup. You guys can see I didn't do too much things. You guys can see that I don't do trend lines or use indicators. I make it simple, guys. I did a video, you guys can watch it, about how I trade US30. And one of the main things that I look for when trading or taking a trade, I want to see market grabbing liquidity. And that's basically the main reason why I took this trade. Market grabbing the daily liquidity here. Once market grab the liquidity, now it's all about being patient and wait for the market to form a structure for me to look for an entry. And that's basically what I did. Market started creating higher highs and higher lows in the 5 minutes. Once I see market creating this higher high here, I mark up my 5 minutes order block. I wait for the market to have some rejection out of that and then took my trade. Pretty easy setup, as you guys can see. It was risky, yes it was, but based on my risk management and my win rate, I understand that I can lose a trade and I move on and I go to the next one. So I take my trades and take every single opportunity that I see that meet my criteria. And this one actually did, and was a pretty easy and pretty good setup that made me over $79,000. I end out basically covering the loss and ending with over 60 grand in profit today. So yeah guys, basically this is it. Pretty easy setup, nothing complicated. Grab liquidity, break of a structure on the 5 minutes internally, retesting the 5 minutes order block, some rejection, and getting into the trade, and basically hold my trade all the way up to the tip. So I hope you guys like this content. So make sure, remember guys, subscribe, comment, and like, so we can get this kind of content to more people and we can grow the community. Also, if you guys want to trade live with me, I have a live trading group where we trade 4 times a week. And you guys basically going to be able to see how I trade, how I do on my analysis, and take the trade with me. So you're going to be learning and also making money every single week with me. You guys can see last week we made over 6 trades and we basically win 5 trades out of 6. A pretty great win rate, and we killed it last week. So if you want to be part of that, just make sure to go to the description below. I'm going to put the link there. Go ahead and join. And also, if you want to go into the free content, I don't blame you for that. I also have a free channel. You guys can go ahead and join as well. I'm going to put the link on the description below. And yeah, guys. So as I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this content. Make sure to follow me on IG, Vladimir Official, and I see you guys on the next one. And remember, if somebody asks you what we do, we just trade. Peace out.